Hey guys, I know this is a bit of an odd appearance for me to make at the start of the video, but I had to take a moment to thank all of you. We have surpassed 100 subscribers. To think that so many people believe in my content is heartwarming. It really is. As I went about my workday or I focused on schoolwork, I'd see the likes and comments just keep rolling in and I couldn't contain the smile on my face. Just seeing the things that many of you would say, thank you. Like, really, thank you so much for joining me. It really means a lot to me, and I hope you keep enjoying my content. I'm hopefully going to be putting out a lot more stuff in the future. I won't be posting something too crazy today, just because I do have some things going on in my personal life that I gotta focus on first. But I should be able to bring out another pretty decently sized one, hopefully Sunday, if everything goes well. But yeah, with, all those things out of the way, I really hope you enjoyed this short story by our author, One Above the Heaven. And make sure to give them some love as well. We always gotta give some love to our authors. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoy. I was sitting on the couch, eating dinner while watching television, when all of a sudden, I heard the house door open, followed by a booming voice. "Hey, honey! Hello, my children! I'm back from my trip. Hope you didn't miss me too much." My ears perked up immediately, surprised at his voice coming from the corridor. I quickly left the living room and went to greet him, skepticism prevalent in my eyes. I hadn't expected him to come home from his trip so early. I sighed, clearly discontent with something. You see, I was born in a broken family. Being the first child, I'd been the only one there to witness a good few years of my parents' 17-year marriage. It was an arrangement by both my parents' choice, but the love had only lasted till we had my sister. It all began to go downhill from there. The house was always filled with arguments and screams of my parents. There was never enough money because my father was fired from his job and couldn't get a new one. My mother had to handle all responsibility of the house. I came to dislike my father from a really young age. I always knew something was wrong with the man, and he showed his true colors when I turned 10. He started alcohol and regularly beat my mom to get money for booze. He even stole bill money and our savings for it. My mom couldn't deal with it anymore. She sadly passed away due to stress when I was just 12. I couldn't even do anything to help her, just stood there, silently at her funeral. But then, my father had changed. He just went out after my mother's funeral and disappeared for a week. He started a job, looked after me and my sister, even left booze for good. But I knew that thing wasn't my father. I knew that man from my birth, and a devil like him couldn't change. I was sure of it. My suspicions were confirmed one night when I followed him out for his business trip. What I saw there was horrifying. My father, no, that thing who wore his skin sat hunched on the ground near the forest, fresh blood dripping from his mouth. Nearby was a black dog, whimpering silently, blood dripping from a stump where his hind leg should be. I immediately ran back and pretended to never know anything, but he knew that I knew, and so I became his next target. But I'm not that easy to hurt. I finally managed to make him sleep again after much struggle, but he came back home the next moon, and since then, I've been killing my father every full moon for 3 years now. It was still not full moon yet, but he had come back somehow. Sighing, I digged out a crowbar from my cupboard and went to his room. Seeing him sleep soundly, I acted swiftly and made him go to sleep again. Hopefully his sleep is eternal this time, I sighed to myself as I took the body to the forest near our house, burying him with the rest. Burying him where I had buried my real father when I killed him at 12, on the way back from my mother's funeral.